I have some unfortunate news that former very big star NFL running back for Cincinnati Bengals, Rudy Johnson, has unfortunately passed away at the age of 45 due to mental health concerns and also CTE after taking his own life. My message to you all is, if you need help, as far as, dealing with mental stress and all that and CTE, don't hesitate to call someone. At least somebody you could trust. Anyways, back to the video. Welcome back to Christy Talks Football, ladies and gentlemen. We have Week 4 NFL predictions. Video might be coming later than usual right now, and I really do apologize for that. If you have not already, make sure you check out the Season 2 playlist for Christy Talks Football. You will see every single episode posted up to date, so you can catch up on everything, and you'll also have it for future episodes whenever they come out. Also, do not forget to hit that red subscribe button down there and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single one of my videos, and it also helps the channel a lot. Without further delay, let's go predict some Week 4 games. I almost forgot to reveal my record again. Golly, I need to remember that. But man, it's kind of forgettable indeed, because this might be my worst opening 3-game start since I've picked games. I've been doing it for 3 years. I went 8-8 in Week 3, so my record right now is 27-21. I seriously need another bounce back week. Now let's go predict the games. Starting on this slate, we got Thursday Night Football between the Seahawks and the Cardinals in Arizona. Little NFC West rivalry to start the week. Interesting. Seahawks are coming off a dominant performance against New Orleans. Arizona coming off a tough loss against San Francisco. And also, if you already missed my reactions video from the last episode, James Conner is out for the season. I think even with James Conner, they won't be able to stop Seattle. Seattle has really good momentum, getting 2 straight wins after a devastating Week 1 loss to San Francisco. I have the Seahawks winning 27-17. I think Arizona can make this game competitive. It's just Seattle is just really good on offense and pretty nice on defense as well. I'm telling you, do not be surprised if the Cardinals make this close. To kick off the Sunday slate, we first got the first international game since Week 1 in Dublin, Ireland this time, between the Vikings and the Steelers. Vikings are coming off a dominant win against the Cincinnati Bengals, and Pittsburgh's coming off a pretty close win against the Patriots. I gotta be honest with you, if the defense of the Steelers did not come in clutch with 5 turnovers forced, I think the Steelers would have lost. I'm just saying. Both teams have really good defenses, and it's really, in my opinion, going to come down to the offenses, how well they're going to perform. I think Minnesota's defense is better than people give them credit for, so they'll definitely give Aaron Rodgers a tough time like they did with Jake Browning. If the Vikings can keep their performance up with, I believe it was also 5 forced turnovers and like 5 sacks or something, I think they should be able to win this game easily. It's not going to be as dominant, but I think Minnesota will win this 34-20. Now, kicking off the Sunday 1 o'clock slate, we have the Commanders playing at Atlanta. That 30-0 performance is only going to get up from here, right? After that abysmal showing against Carolina, I think Falcons are due for a bounce back. Washington, they rattle off 2 straight wins. They're 2-1. They're coming off a win, I believe, against the Raiders. We are actually not so sure about Jay Daniels' condition right now. He is questionable. Might be able to play. I'm going to assume he is. I think the Falcons can easily make this game close regardless of who the QB is. And also, Terry McLaurin has a calf injury. He may miss some time. Definitely not great for Washington, even though our run defense leaves more to be desired. I think Washington does win 27-24. This game will be close. And dare I say, it might go to overtime. I do think this is a winnable game for Atlanta, even though it's against the Commanders, who are an NFC contender, sort of. Next up, we got the Chargers playing at the Giants. I prepared a little eulogy off the top of my head. I know the last time 70-minute eulogy, the team that they were running it for ended up winning the game. But I'm going to do it anyway. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to mourn the loss of any hope of the New York Football Giants for the rest of the season. For schedule is very tough, but through it all, the Giants have showcased loyalty, grit, and determination throughout all the hardships. May they rest easy knowing that the scatter show will have to continue again. Another episode of the Scatter Show saga. Chargers win 42-17. Next up, we got a little AFC South rivalry. The Titans playing at the Texans. If you told me that at the beginning of the season that both of these teams would be 0-3, I would have called you nuts. What teams that are able to use film against you can do to a man. RIP chances of an MVP season for CJ Stroud, and the hope for Stroud fans everywhere. I think this will be an ugly game. I think Houston will win this one 17-14. And when I say it's going to be ugly, it's going to be very ugly. Now we're moving on to what should be either the best or the second best game of this week. The Eagles are taking on the Bucs, two 3-0 teams. One of them has to lose, and it's really going to come down to who has the ball last. And to no one's surprise, the Tampa Bay Bucs are the team that does the best when they have the ball last. The Eagles offense won't be that fun to watch, but Tampa Bay, it's going to come down to another Baker Mayfield heroic effort. I'm actually going to take Tampa Bay to win this one in a statement game, 35-24. Eagles, please don't kill me for this. Now we're moving on to the Panthers playing at the Pats. Patriots win this game 24-17. It will be close. But I think Drake May is going to have a fantastic game against Carolina's defense. They're definitely not Atlanta. Yeah, go on, Pats. Do what we could not do last week. Score points. Next up, we have the Saints playing at the Bills. I gotta make another eulogy? Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to mourn the loss of any hope of the New Orleans Saints. A Tank John to be successful according to a lot of media analysts and fans, as they have shown nothing short of amazing heart, a never die attitude, never say never attitude, and great fight. Just remember, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog, and Saints have been fighting like dogs up until that last game. And unfortunately, they're going to be put down by Buffalo. Buffalo wins 48-13. And the final game of the 1 o'clock slate for Sunday is the Browns taking on the Lions in Detroit. On a normal occasion, I would say Lions win in a blowout, but after seeing them beat Green Bay, I'm not so certain now. I think this game is going to be 20-17 Detroit. And yeah, I think this game is actually going to be close. Yes, the Browns are ass on offense, absolute putrid. But you really can't deny they have probably one of the best defenses in the NFL. And Detroit just so happens to bring a win over Baltimore to that game. Something the Browns couldn't do. I sure hope it's close, but I have a bad feeling the Lions might actually put BTA on the Browns. Kicking off the 4 o'clock slate, first up we have the Jags playing at the 49ers. Brock Purdy very much could play this game, not too sure. Kittle's still out, Nick Bosa's out for the season. That's a huge loss. We're not sure if Matt Jones will play, but if he does, I'm not so sure if he can keep up a good performance. So this might be an ugly but close game. This really could be a gamble, but I'm actually going to go for Jacksonville to get the upset in this one, 21-20. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have a bounce-back game. Travis Hunter is going to be more involved in offense from what I've heard from the Jags. Defense, I mean, they got talent all across the entire defense. 49ers got some good defensive talent too, but without Nick Bosa, I'm not sure if they can stop Trevor Lawrence from completing passes. Hopefully he has a much better time this time. At least a much better presence in the pocket. Next up, we got the Colts playing at the Rams. Two teams that could very well be 3-0 if it wasn't for a mysterious Philadelphia miracle. But the fact that Daniel Jones is 3-0, Indiana Jones, man, is something else. If he can dice up Denver's defense, just imagine what he's going to do to LA. Yes, I am a believer in Daniel Jones. Colts will upset the Rams 28-24. This game will come down to the wire. It's going to be a great game. Both the offenses are great. Both defenses are solid. This is going to go down to the wire. This could really go either way. Rams, I just hope you don't choke again. Next up, we got the Bears taking on the Raiders in Vegas. Bears win this game 28-17. Ben Johnson somehow only loses when I pick for them. When I pick against them, they win. How does that make any sense? Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams, don't fuck this up. I'm not saying that Raiders' offense is bad, because it's actually not terrible. It's just the defense besides Max Crosby that I'm worried about. And finally, for the 4 o'clock slate, we have the America's Game of the Week between the Ravens and the Chiefs. If you told me before the season that these two teams would be 1 and 2, I would not believe you at all. But apparently, one of these so-called contenders from the AFC is going to be 1 and 3 after this week. Ravens are coming off a tough loss against Detroit on Monday night. Kansas City's coming off a much-needed win against the Giants on Sunday night. I bet the Ravens last time and I lost. And I'm going to pick Kansas City this year. Hopefully, I'll win this time. Chiefs will win 31-24. And yes, I picked Kansas City every single game. Fight me. And now we move on to the Sunday night matchup between the Packers and the Cowboys in Dallas. Or is it Arlington? I don't even know. It's in Texas. Seriously, another eulogy? Do I really have to prepare another eulogy? Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to mourn the loss of any hope of the Dallas Cowboys for the rest of the season. The Cowboys fan base in particular has shown pride while Jerry Jones... who gives a shit? No, you don't deserve no eulogy. What you do deserve is Jerry Jones getting an axe on his head. The fact that he disrespected Micah Parsons is a sin to every Cowboys fan out there. For that reason that I just mentioned, you're going to enjoy the punishment being that the Packers kick your ass in your own home. Packers win 49-21. I wish I could say Packers by whatever they want, but you know I had to give a score prediction. It's time to hang it up, Jerry. And now we move on to the doubleheader on Monday night for week 4. First up, Jets playing at the Dolphins. Is this going to be one of these games where, you know, the doubleheaders become one shit game and one good game? Is that exactly what it's going to be? You know, I might just not consider watching these two games. I'm just going to go quickly through this one. I guess for this game, Miami wins 24-21. And the final game for week 4 is the Bengals playing at the Broncos. I told y'all Jake Browning couldn't get it done. Now he's going against another good defense. And you know what that means? Bo Nix has a good game and the Broncos win 34-13. Get this doubleheader out of my face. And that'll do it for the week 4 NFL predictions. And that'll do it for this episode of Grizzly Talks Football. If you enjoyed this one, make sure you hit this a big thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single one of my videos. This is the Grizz signing off for now, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, keep the Grizzly vibes with you at all times. Take care.